We're still talking about yesterday's trip to Melaleuca as we leave Hobart again and head to the Mountfield National Park. On the way we see hops growing in the fields, something we don't see in our home state of South Australia. We decide to camp at the left of field caravan park. Turns out to be an inspired choice. Adrian, the owner, asks us what are we going to do in the afternoon. We respond, the Mountfield National Park. Oh no, he says, too hot and too many tourists. 30 minutes later, he gives us a handwritten itinerary of his suggestions for the afternoon. Great advice. We drive to the Gordon Dam lookout.
We're travelling along the Gordon River road towards Strathgordon, and we've been through the most beautiful rainforest area, but this is the area that was hit by the bushfires only a week ago.
This is the Gordon Dam. It's an amazing feat of engineering, and it is so deep. Leaving the dam, we have our first encounter with the Huon pine. What a magnificent species of tree. The earliest plaque on this tree indicates the date of the birth of Jesus Christ, and the last plaque on the outer indicates the date the tree was felled, 1975. More about the magnificent Huon pine in later episodes. We're on our way back to the left of field caravan park, and we start to notice there's lots of smoke. Yesterday, when flying from Melaleuca back to Hobart, we flew above the smoke. Now we're driving through it, and being by ourselves in a reasonably remote area, it's a little bit unnerving. A quiet drink at the park, and we notice the smoke again, and this time 3 emergency vehicles go roaring past on the adjacent road, sirens blaring. A little bit unnerving, but we hear nothing more. The owner of the caravan park, Adrian, is a very committed bloke. His toilets, showers and wash areas are all in the open, but all very private. He even has a beautiful, luxurious bath set amongst the trees with scented candles, roped off, and you have to book a time to use the bath. Crisp morning as we enter the Mountfield National Park, and once again we're amazed by the size of the trees. Tasmania certainly has done tall trees well. This time it's coupled with ferns, and water. Just take a few moments to appreciate the natural beauty of Tasmania. We are walking to Russell Falls, and the ferns in the gully as we go along this very easy walk are just so beautiful. This is the little body of water that is at the top of Russell Falls. We leave the Mountfield National Park and head for the Wall in the Wilderness, which is a world-class exhibition. It's one man's interpretation of the history of the Central Highlands of Tasmania. It's larger than life, 100 metres of carved wall 3 metres high, using 300 cubic metres of wood and taking about 10 years to build. And the artist is a man called Greg Duncan. We've seen the wall and now we're looking for accommodation. We decide that we'll free camp outside the Derwent Bridge Wilderness Hotel, but when we get there, there's no space. So it's off to Queenstown. This is a windy, hilly road which tests the brakes. We ring the caravan park in Queenstown but don't get much joy, so we decide we'll free camp at the Queenstown Oval.
This is the Queenstown Football AFL Oval, and it's just been top dressed. But the idea is not to have grass come through because it rains so much in winter that the grass won't grow. So they basically play on a gravel oval. Tough game.
We go to bed, planning to get up the next morning and catch the West Coast Wilderness Railway from Queenstown to Strahan and return. The left of field caravan park. If I had my time again, I would have spent another day and probably another night at the left of field caravan park. The owner, Andrew, is a really interesting guy, and he's gone to a lot of trouble to make staying at the park a really memorable experience. We didn't appreciate how memorable until we had packed the camper ready to leave and he started to show us around the next morning. But lesson learnt, if you're going there, I'd book in and spend at least 2 nights at left of field. And finally, Tasmania. The natural beauty of Tasmania is amazing. As you know, in the last episode yesterday, we were flying to Melaleuca and boating into Bathurst Harbour. The natural beauty was amazing. In this adventure, we've seen so much more natural beauty, in particular the Russell Falls at Mountfield National Park. It's a great place, and not only full of natural beauty, but full of so many artistic people. Greg Duncan in the Wall of the Wilderness is just an unbelievable talent. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please push the like button, and if you want to see the episodes regularly, please hit the subscribe button. See you in the next episode.